Imagine a world where survival depends on nothing but instinct, skill, and the untamed wilderness. Deep in northern Tanzania, near Lake Eyasi, the Hadzabe tribe, a dwindling community of just 1,300 people, has spent over 40,000 years mastering the art of hunting and gathering. Armed with poison-tipped arrows and an ancient click language, they remain one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies. But as land encroachment, climate change, and modernization threaten their existence, one question looms: can they survive the modern world, or will their ancient way of life disappear forever? Stay with us to uncover their fight for survival. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications to follow their incredible journey. The Hadzabe are an indigenous ethnic group living near Lake Eyasi in northern Tanzania, with a population of 1,300 people. They are among the last surviving hunter-gatherer societies, relying entirely on nature for food, without practicing farming or animal domestication. Unlike neighboring tribes, they have resisted modernization, preserving a lifestyle that has existed for over 40,000 years, as confirmed by genetic studies. They speak Hadza, a rare click-based language considered one of the world's most unique linguistic systems. Though it shares phonetic similarities with some South African click languages, it remains unrelated to any major language family. Archaeological and anthropological research suggests the Hadzabe represent one of the oldest continuous human cultures, offering insight into early human survival techniques. Their deep environmental knowledge, expert wildlife tracking, and sustainable living methods showcase their resilience. However, they face growing threats from land encroachment, climate change, and cultural pressures, endangering their traditional way of life. The Hadzabe have mastered the art of hunting, a skill they developed from early childhood. Their ability to track and capture prey is essential for survival, as they rely solely on nature for food. Unlike farming communities, they depend on their knowledge of the land, agility, and handcrafted tools to sustain themselves. One of their most important tools is the handcrafted bow and arrow, often tipped with poison extracted from desert plants. These arrows are customized based on the type of prey. Blunt arrows are used for small birds, while poison-tipped arrows are necessary for larger animals such as antelopes and warthogs. Tracking and stalking prey is a highly refined skill among the Hadzabe hunters. They identify footprints, droppings, and movement patterns, allowing them to anticipate animal behavior. They often mimic animal sounds and use strategic group hunting techniques to trap prey to improve their chances of a successful hunt. Their diet includes antelope, warthog, birds, monkeys, and baboons, along with protein-rich insects like bees and termites. The Hadzabe maintain a deep respect for nature, avoiding overhunting to preserve the delicate balance of their ecosystem, ensuring sustainability for future generations. Foraging is a vital part of the Hadzabe's traditions, ensuring a steady food supply even when hunting is unsuccessful. Women and children take the lead in gathering wild fruits, berries, tubers, and honey, all of which provide essential nutrients for the tribe. A highly valuable food source for the Hadzabe is the baobab fruit, which is rich in vitamin C, fiber, and essential fats, making it a crucial part of their diet. Another key source of energy is wild honey, which they obtain by following honey-guide birds, a unique species that leads them to beehives in exchange for leftover honeycomb. This deep understanding of their environment allows the Hadzabe to sustain themselves without farming, relying entirely on nature's resources. Their foraging practices not only provide nourishment, but also reinforce their strong connection to the land, ensuring survival in the harshest conditions. The Hadzabe follow a nomadic lifestyle, moving with the seasons rather than settling in permanent villages. Unlike agricultural societies, they do not clear forests or alter the landscape, allowing the environment to remain untouched and thrive naturally. A key aspect of their survival is their immediate consumption of food. They do not store excess food. Everything they hunt and gather is eaten the same day. This practice eliminates waste and ensures that natural resources are used sustainably without depletion. By living in complete harmony with nature, the Hadzabe have become one of the most sustainable societies in the world. Their deep respect for the land allows them to coexist with wildlife while maintaining the delicate balance of their ecosystem. In a world facing increasing environmental challenges, Their way of life offers a rare example of true sustainability and ecological responsibility. We hope you're enjoying this, so don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated. Each day in the Hadzabe tribe begins at sunrise, with men setting out to hunt, using their traditional weapons and poison-tipped arrows to track and capture prey. While they pursue game, others focus on gathering essential food sources, ensuring the group has a steady and diverse diet. Their deep knowledge of wild plants, roots, and natural sweeteners like honey helps sustain them, even when hunting is unsuccessful. Evenings are spent gathered around campfires, where stories, songs, and traditions are shared, strengthening their oral history and sense of community. One of the most distinctive aspects of Hadzabe society is the absence of personal property. Everything from food to tools is shared equally among members. They do not use currency. Instead, they practice bartering with neighboring tribes, exchanging items such as tobacco, beads, and metal tools. This self-sufficient and resourceful way of living has allowed the Hadzabe to preserve their ancient traditions for generations. Even as the modern world presses in, they continue to uphold their ancestral customs and unique heritage. Despite their deep connection to nature, the Hadzabe face growing challenges that threaten their traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle. One of the most pressing issues is land encroachment, as farmers and cattle herders increasingly claim parts of their ancestral lands, significantly reducing their hunting grounds. Additionally, large-scale deforestation and tourism development have disrupted their access to wildlife, further threatening their cultural heritage. Climate change poses another major challenge, as unpredictable weather patterns impact animal migration and plant growth, making both hunting and foraging more difficult. This unpredictability forces the Hadzabe to adapt to changing environmental conditions with limited resources. There is also growing pressure to modernize, with some Hadzabe moving to towns, adopting urban lifestyles, and abandoning traditional practices. Government programs promoting education and farming conflict with their hunter-gatherer traditions, leading to cultural shifts within the tribe. While tourism provides some economic benefits, it also exposes the Hadzabe to cultural exploitation. Some outsiders stage fake hunting experiences for tourists, distorting their authentic traditions. These challenges highlight the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect one of the world's last true hunter-gatherer societies. Efforts to protect the Hadzabe's land and traditions have gained momentum in recent years, with various organizations and conservation groups working to uphold their long-standing customs. A significant milestone was achieved in 2011, when the Tanzanian government officially granted land rights to the Hadzabe, securing portions of their ancestral hunting grounds from external encroachment. To ensure economic support without cultural exploitation, sustainable tourism initiatives have been introduced. These ethical programs allow the Hadzabe to benefit financially while maintaining control over how their traditions are presented to outsiders. In the end, the Hadzabe's story isn't just about survival, it's about resilience, identity, and the fight to protect a way of life that has endured for centuries. Their struggle against land loss, climate change, and modernization is a challenge many indigenous cultures face worldwide. But their story isn't over yet. Every voice matters in keeping their heritage alive. If you believe in preserving history and protecting traditions, don't just watch, take action. Like, share, and subscribe to spread their story. What surprised you most about the Hadzabe's way of life? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one.